How's it going? Alright, let's see what's new here. 5 beneath the light of Jedi. Content overview. Okay, let me mute myself on Twitch real quick. There we go. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah. I'm at Noel and Diona's hangout event, aka dating sim. Energy amplifier initiation. Cat's lane cocktail. Diona. Event duration. Be able to get a kind of insight. That's nice. What up, Jose? How's it going? Mission details. How's your day been? Have the best possible Genshin Impact experience, okay. My Friday night funky. I don't know, Jose. That would be the MCA. Hola, hey, what's up? How's it going, brother? I'm gonna play the MCA free music, you know, so I don't get copyright striked. So starts once more my event. Okay, cool. So let me see. We also get primogems for each fish may correctly pass through some large monsters while using her elemental burst. Midnight Phantasmagoria. What? That was a bug? The large monsters, okay. Play my song Blade Sound Neo. Got kinda tired, but that's okay. Yeah, it's normal, kinda. It's good you're doing good. Even though you're tired. For your song Blade Sound Neo. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Who's loves? Your traveler this round of maintenance is complete. So we got 600 primogems. That's nice. Alrighty. Also, there's supposed to be a new domain, right? Rich Watch artifacts. Hold up. Tail Flame. Physical damage increased by 25%. Mental skill hits an opponent. Attacks increased by 9% for 7 seconds. Can be triggered once every 0.3 seconds. Okay, so this becomes 50% physical damage. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. It should increase by 20%, not 30%. So that was nerfed. When elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack of all nearby party members is increased by 20%. Their shield strength is increased by 30% for 3 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds. This effect can still be triggered even when the character who is using this artifact set is not on the field. Damn, okay, that's really good for Diona. So it can be triggered on this effect. Can it stack? Attack. The attack of all near And the shield strength increase. Doesn't say cannot stack. So I wonder if you can stack this with 4-piece noblesse. That'd be nice. To get 40% attack. It's just made physical DPS is a lot stronger. This set. If noblesse and tenacity work together, that's 40% attack bonus just there. Yeah, that's nice. Probably navigate to that. Never gone there through here. Probably I'll have to climb, I think. I probably will have to climb.
Snowfall on this scale is no impediment. We can keep moving.
Let me just check.
Speed of light. Hey!
There's a whole mountain there. But let's see. Oh wait. I'm already up a little. We're in a pretty fairly high elevation already. So it's right here. Ooh. Cool. Never been here. This looks really nice though. Alright, this guy just chose death. Alright, get together. Right.
Time to go.
Got melted. Nice. Guy straight up got melted. Probably farm this domain, I'm not gonna lie. Probably just start farming this domain. Guessed from afar. Wait, another. Oh, it's just the one I haven't done. Prerequisite quests. Alright, let's see. I can unlock that. Wait, how do you even unlock this again? There we go. Oh, criterion I'm at. I guess I have to finish the first one. Not bad. It's nice. Wait, so now Geo's recommended. So now I can do. You put in 4 Yanfei. I doubt it. I mean, my next 5 star is gonna be. What do you call it? Guaranteed. So I don't want to get lucky and get Shangli. You know. Let me see this. This resets in 3 days. Right. Yeah, I don't think I'll pull for Yanfei. How about you, what's loves? Oh yeah, we have to do this again. Heavens.
From that kingdom came a
Can I not
crowned
skip?
heir,
I can.
tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the Kingdom of Darkness.
Kingdom of
The
Darkness.
first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the Kingdom of Darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
You know what? This makes sense now. The battle pass is literally main character's story. Her brother. It's been staring at us this whole time. You know? Show to the bone. Teapot to go home. Oh, Serenity Pot. Cool. Well, actually, I'm not gonna do that. First, I'll just farm artifacts.
Working super hard. We should be too.
I give up on the Crimson Witch domain already. Wait. So yeah, now we can do this. Yep. But actually I don't use her at all. Like, she's not one of my favorite DPSs. Although she does do damage. She's not one of my favorite DPSs. So we are Boreas 30 now, yeah. I should go do bosses. Let's see what I get from Boreas. Hey, yeah, brother. Squad is gonna be pretty bad though. To beat Boreas with. Does it feel like she does no damage? What the? So it looks like the right one. 62 to 18. Are you kidding me? Alrighty. And that's that. Leon's troubles, talk to Troll Leon. Nope. I'm trying to talk to that girl. I've been doing so bad on ranked. In bronze. I'm from bronze 3 to bronze 2. Maybe my way to bronze 1. You know. So many people that are either good or bad. Just test your skill, yep.
Let the show
I do be
begin.
though.
Oh, don't
You're not Q.
Cut to the chase.
God damn, brother, she cannot Q at all.
Speed of light.
Okay. Just barely missed.
Access denied.
Let's do this. Relax.
Help protect us. No, no. Cross over.
She literally did no damage.
Income. Speed pay. With sword comes shadow.
He should be dead.
Sun
Nice.
is up. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
Sun is out. Okay. It's a new voice line. That's nice. That's a new voice line. And we didn't get what we wanted. Defense, that's pretty bad. Yep, that's pretty bad. Alrighty. Refreshes in 5 days, 4 hours. Let's see. Says refresh. I don't think it says it because I haven't killed it yet. So that's that. 67. Yeah, I would have 70 resin left after I do bosses. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Well, I'm trying to see what I get here and how this domain is set up. If it's set up like the Bless Oblige, then this thing could be okay, but not the best. Let's see this. Let's see how they do. Alright, first time running this. Actually, let me see. Level 90. Let me just double check I picked the right one, and I had picked it. Right, difficulty 90. Okay, so it looks like Hydra and Cry are pretty good. Or they could be good for this. So I assume shouldn't do too bad. Yep. This shouldn't be too bad. Okay, or so I say.
Blaze over. Ready, steady, go.
Okay, this is pretty bad.
Income, hey.
What am I even talking about? This domain is freaking insane.
Why has everyone stopped singing?
Okay. Okay, so just Barbara and Gani should be able to kill these guys. Shouldn't have to use Hotel here. Let's see what we got. HP. Sansa Vion. This is actually really good for my Diona. Actually, I think I use ER on Sans. Yeah, I think I use ER on Sans. But if that gets a lot of energy recharge, I could use it. You know. 150 HP, will probably do that. Like this guy with.
Let the show begin. I can fix this. All hail.
Okay, this should be able to heal some. What?
No touching.
And nice. Yeah, Barbara just and Gun just freeze them to death, pretty much. Keeping them still for me to just to my DPS, to my damage. What is this? General's Ancient Helm. Crit rate. Okay. That's not too bad. Just need to get the Pale Flame set. And we'll be good.
I'll protect us. Next on the agenda. Come on.
Kidding me?
Focus.
She not.
Oh, no touching.
Right, got to be kidding me. Actually, it's just gonna be frozen the whole time.
Next on the agenda.
Yeah, this field is
Access
pretty
denied.
sus. It's my favorite YouTuber doing. Hey, Axel, how's it going? Doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. How about yourself, Axel? We're doing pretty good. Alrighty. Yo, wait. This is for my Dione, I guess. Okay, got Dione on my main account. Nice. Yeah, we'll be able to get her for free in this event too, so that's a free constellation. Be getting HP set. Ceremonial war plume, wait. Yeah. HP set. That's 3 in a row already. Hope I don't get any more.
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. This is long overdue.
Let's see this. Where's this other guy at?
Higher, higher, pants on fire. Access denied.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, Geo would actually be good against these guys. It's the recommended element for at least for this domain. To get a lot of shields. Geo damage bonus. It does not help me at all. Wait. Could be good on Zhongli though. But I don't have Zhongli. I don't feel like getting Zhongli. Alrighty.
Let the show begin. No touching.
Bruh, don't jump at me. What's wrong with DPS? Right, so there's one way to defeat these guys. Just applying Hydra and Cryo over and over. Kind of a funny way to beat it. Because I don't have any shield characters. Well, he's not on the party. Ooh, Pale Flame too. Pale Flame attack, but that's pretty bad. But I'm getting like beast artifacts for the HP set. But nothing for the Pale Flame set. Alright, let's get it. Also did the Valen I got. Spirit Locket of Boreas and Tail of Boreas. That's what it's called.
I'll protect us.
Both roll same way. This guy following me, I don't like him. Yeah, just stay there too.
No touching. Let's dance. Hi.
Alright. Nice. yeah, this domain, I feel like it looks a lot different than the others. It's a lot darker. At least by the tree. It's definitely a lot darker. Pale, not pale flame. Flower of Accolades. HP increased by 20%. Funny how it's an HP set, but it's not giving me any HP. Do we have any daily? We don't. Wait for daily commissions. I have to go cook dishes and do stuff. Turn a total of 1,000 realm currency. What is... Oh. That's for the Serenity bot. It's a new weekly mission. 10 furnishings. Which is 2 items for the teapot. Traveling salesman. Another place word. Oh. And another place. Players Serenity bot. New trials domains. New dominator wolves. Okay. Wait, now this is trials domains. It's just one instead of an individual for Child, Boreas, and Dvalin. It's just one challenge and they added Serenity pot ones. That's cheeky, I guess. Make a total of 50 wishes. I don't know if I'll make a total of 50 wishes. Spiral Abyss hasn't reset yet. Kinda wanna pull forward Yanfei, but not really. But kinda do, but not really. But kinda do, but not really. Yeah, but not really. You know. You know who this white long hair character is? She had geotype. Oningguan? You're talking about Oningguan? Did she like the Keqing? The you had Keqing? That's what you're talking about, Axel?
I am Ningguang, Tianshin of Keqing. You wish to trade? You be my personal bodyguard, and I will
Yeah, she's in a mission right now. Cool. Why are you like near 35 to unlock the mission? That's the Jade Chamber mission, right? Or is she in the Zhongli mission? Is she in the Zhongli mission? The new one? Here in 23? I guess she's on the new one then. Let me see. Quests. Story quests? Xin Zhongli's story quests, or she probably might be. She was in the first one. She could be on that one too. Gets a smoother transition from click and accept on the quest to getting out of that map, out of the Maybe once you go to the US, it's AR-35, I think. You also see child. Oh yeah. Yeah, you need to be like AR-35 to unlock that. Contract is a special location. Where the heck is this? All the way over there. Yeah, you meet Child and his brother, and Child's pretty cool. Once he becomes a Power Ranger, you know. Hopefully I didn't spoil much for you if you haven't done that. Or all of it. Like everything from that mission. He made his brother in that Child's Key mission. Oh yeah. I think he's the only one I heard because he got the Scour book. Nice. And she might be decent with it. Guess from afar.
Incoming.
It's a pretty good book. For like a burst DPS.
Cut to the chase.
I hope I can do better than that test run. I want the new H. Like housing system or the new character. Yanfei. Yeah. She looks pretty nice. You know, I would summon, but I don't want Zhongli. I'd rather wait for Eula. You know. I mean, this is strategic marketing. They're literally giving us the new character on an old character banner. Then they're giving us all the old 4 stars on the new 5-star banner. You know how that works. It's kind of smart. I just hope I don't get... I'm just scared of pulling Eula, not Eula, Zhongli, just for Yanfei. I already have a good early PS. I don't need another one. You know. She's pretty good. If I get the Staff of Homa, I wish I get the Staff of Homa later on, but I doubt I'll get the Staff of Homa later on. Maybe in 6 months. Actually, 4 months. Yeah, around 4 months. Could be getting Staff of Home again. Or unless a new bottom character comes out. I don't think we'll be getting Staff of Homa until that point. Nice, nice. She's gonna be like, she's like, on face supposed to be like half human, half. What is it? Adaptive beast, just like Ganyu. Not adaptive beast. Yeah, but she's like Ganyu. Forgot what it's called. Adaptai. I'm just Adaptai. And parents were Adaptai. Yeah, one of her parents were Adaptai. Wasn't it? Just one? She's half human, half Adaptai. Her dad. No, I see. Let's see. Right, did no damage.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
Nice. I don't know, her mission was taking too long, so I skipped through. Oh, I see. Yeah. Should be on the lore too, right? Somewhere in the Genshin forum or Genshin wiki. Alright. Right, Wizard loves
Incoming.
Valorant's rough right now. I don't know why there's like a lot better people playing for some reason. I was doing fine and then I think I'm on a loss streak. Just can't seem to find my footing. Probably because yesterday I was doing really bad. Not doing really bad.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Because I didn't sleep well yesterday. I was feeling my hand wasn't. Feeling too good.
Speed of.
Things are getting better. Maybe. I just gotta get back to bronze 3. But I might as well just stay playing on my alt account, that's silver 1. And I won my placement rank match, like, you only have to play 1 now. But ley lines. Sure, why not? We have to do ley lines.
You always have to.
We're not doing commissions or requests. I mean, requests and bounties, I think that's what it's called actually, yeah. Quests and bounties. I'll probably only play unrated for 2 weeks. And let my rank pretty much get reset. And then do placement games again. And then hopefully my rank will be higher.
I'll protect us. Oh.
And then people get and rated are a lot better. Like, I think I was playing like that yesterday myself, and today's just been a bad day.
Speed of light.
But
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
this guy just got wrecked.
Let the show begin. Born of ice and frost.
I mean, did they also shoot the flower before? Might have. Wait. The other ley line's right there. Like, I was just... Not just yesterday, I guess. This past few days, I've just been headshotting people. But... Yeah, no, I can't headshot anyone. So you're just playing the game. It's cool. So,
We're way behind schedule.
that's nice.
Hey!
I only seem to do good on matches when I get a lot of ranked. My day is done. Alright, have a good night. Had enough of Genshin. I thought we were just leaving. You're going to sleep or
Next on the agenda.
watch Netflix and chill? Probably just sleep too much to Netflix. Gonna get on Netflix. Nice.
Time to go.
Good night, Excelli. Good luck. Thank you, was loves. Have a good one. Enjoy your meal.
Go! Don't blink! Hey! Nowhere to hide. Speed.
Okay, that's a bubble.
Incoming. Speed.
Nice. God, I don't claim ley lines on this account. They went into that teapot. Teapot to call home.
I will not. Quiet.
Hold up. She's not that, she's just faking it, you know?
Don't blink.
girl was just faking it, you know? It is what it is. Did all commissions and then can do ley lines. Both of these are next to each other. That's nice.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly
Billy churl. Ooh. I like her. That's why I kept her. It's like that. Not like a pet. Kind of like a pet. Not really though. Is there anything new here? Nope. I don't think like there's anything new but there. It's gotta be something new over there.
Glaze over. Cross over. Access denied.
Okay.
Next. Born of ice and frost. Income.
Let me get her OT.
No touching.
Just straight up running away. What the heck? That ain't even fair. Good one was loves. You're still here, haven't left. Oh, I didn't want to claim that. So the other one was down here, I think.
Don't blink.
I think it's over here this way. Yeah, I can see it. That guy walks on 2 legs. He does not walk on 2 legs. It just looks like he does. You know? Wait, he actually walks on 2 legs. Hold up. Oh, that's scary. This whole time I thought they walked him. Guy's just straight up dead. Dog water. Nice.
We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost. I'll protect
Maybe this turns to... Does turn it off. Turns a fire off. Walking on top of it. He's a barber, is also a firefighter now. Ain't that nice? About to go home. Rises looming over Liyue Harbor is calmed in its business as usual in the city. However, Madame Ping, the flower admirer from Eugene Terrace, seems to have something more to discuss with you. Cool, hold up. Continuing Lantern, Fragrant Brilliance. Continuing Lantern, Fragrant Brilliance. Fragrant Brilliance. You can view a creation screen. Profitable fruit stand, what? I'm gonna be able to make more of this, or what? It'd be funny as heck. Open air workshop. The highly efficient furnace and bellows. This kind of workshop usually operates out of as a blacksmith's forge, but it's also suitable for smelting. Cool, actually. I wonder if this will be like GTA. You get money from investments. That'd be funny as heck. Wait, what? They bought? Why does it say current map Teyvat? We're gonna get a different world? Yeah, we might be getting a different world altogether. That's nice. Or probably a different part of the world. Like Conria. Yeah, that'd be really nice. So this mission is over there. Yeah, she's by the dude that... What do you call that? By this dude. Tell me to buy all the core lapis. Just straight up almost killed Barbara. What the? Saved it though. Alrighty.
Ah, children, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Well, then did I say should or too kind?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even.
Common,
But
so what do you
you
mean?
mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my
Oh,
old
cool.
teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
The subspace creation. What?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination. if you will.
Illumination.
I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability
Subspace,
to create
different
a small,
space
autonomous
pocket.
world. The teapot that you entered previously.
Yeah, the
was
teapot's gonna be a
little
different
truly
world.
created using that ability.
Cool.
So, in the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
What are the missing materials?
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at after all.
Facts, Paimon.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more,
Oh,
I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
and what are those, if I might ask?
Well,
Right.
for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there.
Shimmer soil.
But almost no
What
one
is
has
that?
been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans.
Powerful documents.
Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
This child is in Yanfei.
Since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Facts.
Maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the
Not.
honors. This child here is Yanfei.
She's the one
She's
helping.
the one helping run some errands for me. Yanfei, I believe you've already heard of the traveler and her traveling companion.
Why isn't she
Of
there to
course,
defend
who
Levi?
hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui.
What's that for TV?
Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Keqing. What a shame.
Shame.
A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had,
Okay.
well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yanfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address.
Business card and
Keep it
everything. Okay,
handy.
cool.
If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yanfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand.
Cool, cool.
I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an adeptus?
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before. An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
What? They left? It's Yanfei? Yep, it is Yanfei, brother.
Well,
We just
that's
left her.
unusual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign dad did say that he'd talked it through with
It's
Rex Lapis,
hatched.
and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all. The chasm's been sealed
She's
off,
like
and there's just
her
no
hair's
way in.
ginger,
Couldn't
kind of.
secure any documentation either.
And she has a
Looks like the Ministry of Civil
pyrovision and
Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly
red
locked
clothing,
down.
I guess,
Is that so?
to match
Hmm.
that pyrovision.
But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yenfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a
Okay.
really thick book.
The book
What
thick
kind of
boy.
things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal
Crossel.
queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
Come with you.
You want to
Yep.
join me?
I'll go
I
with her.
suppose that's no problem, but it's best
Yeah,
if
it
you
is a
just
thick
stand by
book.
and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself
Every-
in legal jeopardy.
Wow.
Lawyer has a
Adeptus
thick
is
book.
imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability.
It's
Let's
seems
see
right.
for sure. Best
The
we
Yam
be
Fields has a
little
thick
more
book.
careful than usual while we're with her.
You know. Let's keep out to call home part 1. Gotta talk to my boy. Crossel over there. Place Lily. Do they change how the Grace Lily looks? I feel like it looks a little different. Sorry, I'm just clicking my mouse.
Hello, Mr. Crossel. How's business been?
There we go.
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei.
This Crossel
What
guy.
brings you here
That's
today?
him.
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, in the end I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize, I've already rented them out to a lady named Xiao. If you'd like to inspect
Xiao.
them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare?
Why would you rent?
Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
I need to
Oh,
update
no,
Amzad.
not the slightest,
I'm Bread.
because I signed a contract
What
with
up,
Miss
Bread? How's it
Xiao
going?
before renting them to her.
Are you
The
thicker than a
contract makes
book?
it quite clear that if she loses or
Depends on what
damages
type
the
of bread
item
you
in
are.
question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return,
How's it
I
going,
include
Bread?
a clause that guarantees the
How's your day
Smaragdus
been?
Jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Miss Xiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Critical cost guarantees that Smaragdus Jadeite is genuine.
Guaranteed
Cool.
genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure
Long
fairness,
bread.
each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
Oh,
In
you're a
that case,
flatbread.
Might you know where Miss Chow lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
What type
Oh,
of long bread?
course. She wrote
Flat
her
long
address
bread.
down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
To update my Genshin, this is going to be so long. It's going to be quite a while. Talk to Shisao. Shisao. How do you say her name? Shisao? 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 Don't even remember. How long is it gonna take to update your Genshin? Where the heck am I going? Wait. She's down there. Okay, she's in here. Bruh. 2 or 4 hours, I don't know. Darn. It's a long time. I mean, the patch... I guess the patch is that big. That was only like 1 gig.
Whatever shall I do?
Oh no, it is 5 gigs. Never mind. Excuse me, are you... I don't know how to say that name.
That's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins. I can't lend them to you right
She
now.
lost them. What do you mean?
I've lost them. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side.
How do you
and
rent
I haven't even
hairpins?
worn them yet. I spent so much money on them.
Why would you rent
If I have to pay
hairpins?
the original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Why do you need them in the first place, though?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. And that's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances.
I see.
I can't have them looking down on me. But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
It is what it is.
Have a sudden strong sense of deja vu.
Because this is the part where we say we can help. Probably that's why.
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't...
Yeah, I am privileged to have
Hold on. Don't run off looking for
updated the game in
hairpins
like
just yet.
a few minutes.
Monsieur Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
Let me see.
But I still have that problem. Maybe it used to take like a day to download.
Said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Chichow somehow.
Wouldn't be able to play video games with the old internet I had.
Be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account.
Current market
And
prices.
given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Chichow looks like she's about to faint.
She shall.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really
True.
have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find
I wonder
out
if the
if
hairpins
they
are real.
genuine or not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
What if the
Except
guy
that if we found the
stole them?
hairpins, there'd no longer
'Cause
be
he knew they
anyone
were
to
fake.
check whether the Jadeite is genuine, would there?
please. Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation per the contract.
It's such a huge sum of money, though.
However,
And
much it is,
Feyhorn.
I will have to pay it. My
Yep, you
family
like
are
them.
merchants after all.
It's white.
It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contract.
Yeah, it's long and
If
white.
it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep
Just
Crossell
like
in the dark any
flatbread.
longer. I'll go and inform him of the
You
issue
know.
and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this
They
is the
look
more
like-
sensible course of action.
What type of
But
horns
before
are
that,
these?
I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold
Are
on
those
a moment,
like-
Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
Deerish
What
horns.
did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set.
I forgot what type
pins
of
were
animal
They
they're
were
from.
smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch.
Finest quality jade. Something the matter.
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossell's.
Okay, this is a lot of back and forth. Wait, Crossell. Isn't that the same guy? Ivanovich, almost the same guy. Pretty much the same guy.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
It's the loss of the hairpins to Crossell.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry.
Why is he pointing the
I'm
finger?
Sorry. Truly, I am.
Literally never seen someone point the finger
As per our contract, every last mora.
when they're mad.
Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay
Pay
back
back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
Thank you
He
very
doesn't
much.
sound too confident about that, does he?
When she lose my hairpins, she'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Yo, they went all the way to the back of Liyue just to talk. Okay. This restaurant? Nice. Guess it chose a nice spot though.
Miss
You know,
Yanfei,
it's a nice spot.
what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus jadeite after all.
That's Smaragdus jadeite, really?
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously
What?
not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well,
They'll be sick in the best
case.
case. Darn.
In the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be
Smooth to the touch.
Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
So it is fake jadeite.
Now that is strange.
Smaragdus
I noticed
jadeite.
earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Absolutely
True.
not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and
Yeah,
praying
very
that the
smart.
hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
Very vivid description.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well,
Yeah, that is smart.
since you're so experienced in dealing with problems,
Basically make people fall into a trap
perhaps you could help
that they
us
made for
solve them.
themselves.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
Add one more for every time I hear the word contract.
It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else.
Should have chosen the male
now.
character, not gonna lie.
These are my formal terms of engagement.
I'm a guy.
Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then
True.
I'll be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well. And I'll also need your
Damn, it's just
signatures on
like,
pages
this is
5,
not
7,
food.
and
They're
on
not
the
talking
very
about
last
food. I
page.
cannot believe they're not
And
talking
you
about
can
food.
just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
Like she had some. Such a
Alright,
deal.
that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
How did you make 2 copies?
Not for now, no. Despite how intractable
Hold
this
up.
problem might sound, it will actually be quite
Just
straightforward to
like the
resolve
current
once we've
copies.
got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been
I
part of an
guess.
investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to...
That's right. That's what I was gonna say. I don't know what
Someone
I
who
said.
processes ore.
Right.
Ha! I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossel had
Stone
his
and
ore
ore.
worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Yeah, she's pretty smart, I guess. It's also a... Oh, it's this guy. Shito. My guy.
Why, hello there, honored customers.
Hey, yeah,
Welcome
brother.
to oh, it's you, Miss Yanfei. Is something the matter?
Does he talk different now?
Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged.
Or did he never
I
talk before?
will. Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnine
Merchant named Crossel.
you say? I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why,
Leftover
yes.
debris.
It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take
That
a look
looks
at them.
weird. Just a green stone. The debris right here.
If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Smaragdus nephrite.
Yes, it's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
Smaragdus jadeite.
Thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
So Smaragdus nephrite surrounds Smaragdus jadeite.
So, did you find anything?
No trace of elemental energy.
So they really are different.
Nope.
But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
Because she knows what they look
Nothing
like.
special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
Yeah, she sells rocks for a living. What would you expect? Why couldn't she tell them apart?
These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a
Yep.
significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But, never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossel...
Because
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them.
she just likes making money.
These shavings back to Chateau.
You know. Go back to Chateau. This dude.
Miss Yenfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossel did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus jadeite, did he not?
yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus jadeite,
Uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I
Because
have
he's
my
trying to
reasons.
play the law.
Ah, yes.
Mr.
Please
Cross was
sign
trying
here
to
on
play
this
the law.
affidavit. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossel brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yenfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
Thanks. Don't let them know.
Crossel won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you
Compelling.
want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Nope. Aha! Got it!
Jewelsmith.
She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick.
Cincy. Cincy.
So many
Cincy.
people. Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
You memorized them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know?
That's cool. See how Data becomes so adept at everything?
Oh, this has nothing to
Probably.
do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Hold up.
Again with that casual tone.
They're just like
Well,
overworking
that's
themselves. All the
Let's look for
adeptus.
Cincy.
Like Ganyu. Talk to Cincy. Cincy, that's how she said it was said. Talk to Cincy. Okay. Where my girl Cincy at? Oh, it's the shop
Go, Barbara.
owner over here. Or artifact, isn't it? Oh wait, it's actually her.
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, Miss Yenfei,
That's
it's
cool.
you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time...
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Krosel. Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite.
The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence
Cool.
to be found here.
Miss Inksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossel commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Krosel wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is
Twin
recorded
Phoenix
as
Pins.
Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again!
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Be the nature of legal consultancy.
I believe
Probably,
we have almost all the
yeah.
evidence we need.
'Cause it's Yanfei.
We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy
Help
to
them
speak
out.
with Dr. Baiju.
Dr. Baiju, why?
The snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
Baiju. Cool. It's literally right there.
Incoming!
Alrighty. Whatever running be faster. That's what Venti should say. No, shouldn't fly and be faster. Running is faster than actually flying. Should I do tempo? I don't know. Hey, Mr. Bash, you also come, brother. Hey, what up, brother?
I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription.
Prescription.
Hey!
What the heck?
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that
Who
if
says
you're
that?
looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering
Yeah, do it.
herbs. And if it isn't Miss Yenfei
Maybe.
as well, now that's
Later
an
on.
even rarer honor. What business
I might just do a
is it,
one.
I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffective
Hopefully I don't get
medicines again, no doubt.
Shangli.
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with
One
Smaragdus
temple.
Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortal.
Any mere mortals who touch it.
It is
Rip.
abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario,
They'll
suffer
suffer.
great changes in personality, and their illness will only ever get worse. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yenfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical
Affidavit.
peculiarities of Smaragdus Jadeite?
Like
That
that
is
word.
indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about
Oh,
it
Mr.
not
Crossell,
long ago.
probably.
But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yenfei, if your pressing business might be related to the Snezhnayan merchant?
Ah, you needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
She will take it.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever.
It's weird as ever.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have
Please,
the evidence we
show
need.
me your prescription.
Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Alright, Crossell. Your time is over.
Incoming.
It's in the shop right here. Or should I say tent? It's pretty much what it is. Wait,
I should open a store here.
is he down? Is he down here? Wait, he's over there. What the? Change places. Bruh. He about to get exposed.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished
Yeah.
your investigation? I trust you will now be in a
He's about to
position
pay up
assess the compensation
10
due.
times the amount.
Yes.
Two,
my
you know.
investigation is
Guess he
indeed
lied.
concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact,
Smaragdus
Nephrite.
Nephrite.
Now, The contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material
Chow in
evidence?
Mora.
What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
No testimony from an expert witness involved in processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. The evidence from Minxing Jewelry, show the evidence from pharmacy. The jade, show the evidence from the jade mist. What the heck is that?
This
the
is
heck?
a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples.
Is that
and
the
an
guy that cut it?
affidavit signed by
Yeah, that's the guy
business
that cut
owner
it.
Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus Nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus Nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite. So I had him cut away the Nephrite, he returned the valuable Jadeite core to me, and some Nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
Yeah,
That's
face
an
about.
unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Yeah, face is about to be my favorite.
Like
Oh
our
god.
first piece of evidence
Oh
didn't
god,
convince him at
probably.
all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Hard evidence.
Okay.
Something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
Babel Pharmacy.
Come on. I meant the backup copy of the document from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Seal
The one
Ferris,
we got
okay.
from Sinxi of Minxing Jewelry.
Bruh.
This
That's not
document
even
proves that my hairpins are the real
that
deal,
bad.
isn't it? This is the
The
Ministry
Boo Boo
of
Pharmacy
Seal,
one
after
is
all.
the worst.
It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus Jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
And she's
Of course
kind
I'm
of cute.
right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors?
Boo Boo Pharmacy. Should have started with that
What's
one.
this?
Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus Jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus Jadeite?
I had no idea.
Sure, you had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry.
To the Ministry.
I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus Jadeite's dangerous properties before,
Like her ginger hair.
why would you?
The way her hair
Huh?
is cut.
No,
It's kind of nice.
the hairpins aren't actually.
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
He's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
Again, that's legal consultancy for you. Yep, it
admit,
is.
I confess, the ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus Nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus Jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel
Extreme
extreme
discomfort.
discomfort.
Hold up.
I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation, too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus Nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus Jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it,
Okay.
which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Jiqiao lost the
That was
hairpins
weird.
after I rented them out to her.
Would anybody rent any hairpins at all? What the heck? What do you charge Xingqiao such an extortionate rental price?
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus Jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
Alright, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According
Yep.
to the contract,
In
you
face
must
true.
pay Mr.
That's
Chow
true,
10
Genfei.
times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Croso looks like he could faint any second.
As for me,
He is fainting.
according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
There's no need.
Not the fault.
It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Girl, you dumb.
Ms. Jiqiao.
Mishi Xiao, you dumb.
However, Mr. Cross,
Why are you doing this?
since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But Alright then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Okay, that's not too
Miss
bad, I
Yanfei,
guess.
I'll turn this
She gets a
Smaragdus
fifth
Jadeite
of what she could have
over to you.
gotten.
I trust that it will suffice as remuneration.
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever, it'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yanfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No
Okay.
need to stand on ceremony. Now,
Bruh.
if I may confirm this again, Mr.
She just
Chow,
lost a lot of money.
have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so?
My girl Sisho, you dumb.
That's good.
Why you do that?
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fun
Girl, he
business
just
between us.
almost robbed you of your
Let
hard-earned
me
money.
think.
What are you trying to help this guy out?
Well, that's that. And
The-
we got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
All's well that ends well that. Yep. Yes, so there were some twists and turns along the way.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents.
Big stack of documents.
Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution.
I wonder where the
is
hairpins
a
are at.
perspective on the problem. The objective
I'm
of
not
my
gonna lie.
client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
Yep. Can say I've ever met adeptus like you before.
Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Reasoning. I think there's more than just reason involved here, Paimon.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
On what? Tenterhooks? Smaragdus Jadeite, hold up. Let me check this out. Should be an ores. It's not ores. That's jade. Smaragdus Jadeite is just green. Green jade, I guess. Bruh, I can't even see it. What's right here? Smaragdus Jadeite. Still known as Smaragdus Jadeite, what will Madame Ping use it for? To make you a house, basically. That's what she'll use it for. But I'm getting sleepy. 224.
Speed of light.
Alright, new house, here we come. Alrighty.
How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
Well, thanks to Yenfei.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye. Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you.
Business card she gave me, I'll never will.
As well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot.
Help me clean my teapot.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Okay, that's funny.
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father
I do the
was
same
hardly
thing.
so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
Truly unique Adeptus.
Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Ready.
All right then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Have one of these pots.
I'm so excited! How is it made?
And how long does it take?
It is but a
That's a true question.
pot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
And Pink's begin to construct the gift.
There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now.
Nice, she's looking like.
If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might
Okay,
happen.
main character is looking at it like a
These
piece of meat.
blueprints with you as well. You'll need them
Like
if you wish to
that
make
home
the
looking good,
teapot
bruh.
a little more lively inside.
Thanks, Granny.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything.
She will explain everything you need to know about it. Oh, the bird is a she. Cool. Serenity pot. Okay. Where did the grandma go? She was just here. Okay, whatever. Gadgets and place. Hey, that looks funny as heck, I'm not gonna lie. Let me see this. I feel like a genius about to come out of this thing. What the heck? Oh, realm layout preview. Let's see this. Floating abode. Emerald Peak. Cool Isle. Yeah, I don't know what to choose. What the heck? Floating abode. An island cluster suspended mid-air, a typical feature of many Adepti realms. A boundless world featuring nothing besides a cluster of islands. Emerald Peak, a cloud-piercing mountain peak. Well, that's how it looks, at least. Being inside a teapot and all. The ice mountain probably reaches no higher than the stack of a tea leaf. Okay. Cool Isle. An island cluster surrounded by water. One wonders how many cups of tea can be brewed from this vast ocean. Huh. That's creative. By water. What type of mood am I? Am I a beach type of guy? Mountain type of guy? A freaking floating island type of guy? What the heck? Can't decide. I want all of them. Let me have all three of them in the same Eternity pot. Like I could go from the beach to the mountains to the floating abode, you know? Just make this the beach and then those the mountains and then floating abode up top. Bruh. I don't know what the Emerald Peak. Like, I don't even know how it's gonna look. I'm about to choose the island. Floating abode. The floating abode is really cool. I'll probably choose the island. Actually, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Emerald Peak. Okay. Why is this so hard to choose? Floating abode. I want to choose the island. Let's select the island. Cool Isle. Ooh, looks cool as hell. Weapons.
Wow! This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's! There's even a great big house in the middle too!
Where's my island?
But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
A chiseling Paimon you could carve as a whole house out of this rock. Dig a barrel to live in for now, I guess.
I can't do that. Well, you're the one with the sword anyway. You do it. Still,
Lazy Paimon.
why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a
I
second.
thought I chose an
What's
island.
that?
Bro, this does not look like an island. Okay, now it does. Okay, yeah, it's an island. This is a huge island. That is gonna be a smaller island. Or just gonna be that. Bruh. I go to my merchant here. What a brother, it's a girl.
Wow, it seems that we have a visitor.
She got Chichi, I'm about to cry. Nice Excel.
Excuse me.
Huge
I
finch.
am not a
A
finch.
bird.
I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me.
Good job,
Hang
Excel.
on a moment.
You wanted
What am I supposed to be called
Chichi
again?
for Razor or some other physical DPS?
Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
Tubby. Certainly look the part. And damn.
So you're the little helper Madam Ping mentioned?
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
Yeah, that's true. So what's a T-spot spirit exactly?
Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now,
A
allow
butler?
me to explain this realm to you.
Pretty much.
Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please.
Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a look.
Cool. Okay,
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on.
open them up.
Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials.
Prepare
Then
necessary
simply
materials, what do you
release
mean?
the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we?
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits. This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm.
Okay, that
not
sucks.
a means of
Can't make a
escaping
huge
it
city.
entirely.
A golden-eyed adeptus? Paimon wonders who could that be?
That'd be
Hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never
Zhongli.
seen that adeptus again since.
how very strange. That's
Well,
actually
let's
strange.
not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
Serenity Pot. Okay. Using summoning the Serenity Pot, travelers can interact with it and enter the abode within. Travelers can also use and summon the pot while they're within its confines. Interacting with the Serenity Pot in this state will allow travelers to leave it. Travelers can also directly open the map interface and fast travel to any of the teleport waypoints to immediately leave the Serenity Pot. Cool. Talk to the teapot spirit inside the Serenity Pot to learn about and manage all manner of teapot related affairs. Important message, you can create all kinds of items from the creation screen. Oh, we gotta play Fortnite now. Materials used to create items can be gathered all over the world.
Procrastinating. Let's go.
After obtaining a furnishing, use place function to put it in position. Place furnishings to increase the adaptable energy rank over surrounding teapot. As your adaptable energy rank increases, realm currency will accumulate at a faster rate. Why do I need realm currency? Oh, to buy stuff. Spend realm currency in the realm depot to purchase various items.
I'm all for work-life balance, but
Once in a while, a teapot child and salesman will visit your abode. There's a chance that he will bring some rare treasures with him. Cool. If you acquire the blueprint for a furnishing set, you can place furnishings by batch. You can still make adjustments to individual furnishings when batch placing them. Okay, that's cool. I can touch that. You have to follow TOS, Temple Service. It's great. Of the gaming environment, okay. Creation of content that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, ethnicity, government, or region. Not allowed. Cool. Bullying or insulting value travelers or groups of travelers. Any other content or behavior that violates the terms of service. Restrict your use of the game services if you do not follow the rules. This may include a suspension, restriction, or a permanent ban on the use of certain teapot system. Disconnection, log suspension, or an account ban. Cool. Cool with that. Oh, so we can only build so much. Can I place it? Rotate, rotate, rotate. It's supposed to go like that. I can even put this. Sorry about that. This house is so big, dude. What the? Don't even know where to place anything. Okay. Gonna go there. I guess I could go there. I could go. Okay, never mind, I can't go. Shouldn't be going here. I don't like this system that we have looking around. What the heck? Okay, it's can also do that. Just line of sight. Forget about Doge ASD. Yeah, it feels like a good spot to put it. Yeah, that looks good. See, line it up a little. That's good. In building current. Landform, nothing. Okay, nothing. Animals, no animals yet. I want a dog and a cat. Save that. Can also buy from this. to it, I guess.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment.
Rank bonus, claim rewards. Okay, what is this? Multi-orange monster building. Cool. House of timber and stone. House with overhanging attic. Tea fragrance on the old road. Warm and dry monster apartment. Moon crested eaves. Bro, this 3 mansion is so cool. What the heck? Fountain. Intro, I do not like that. 10 waits for no one. Hurry. Cane rank. Bare bones, adaptable energy needed. Currency 4 per hour. Valuable adaptable seed. Furnishings, please wait. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I can actually build stuff here. Hold up. Okay, that's really nice. Check the placement screen and save furnishing placement. Nice. 100 alarm currency. Tea talk. Festival market. Book lover study. Okay, that would be really nice to place. Book study. Or a book room. Or aka an office. Okay, I have a lot of stuff now. Profitable fruit stand. Relevant adaptable seed. Cool. I kinda like this mansion. I don't know if it's mine or not. It is, I guess. Hold up, let's see this. This place is nice. It's big and nice. Any other rooms I can go in? What is that outside the window? Those are some huge barrels. Like, I have no idea what the heck is out there. What the heck? Okay, I cannot go in there. Can you check this one? Can't go in there. Any doors down here I can go in. Ooh, this one. About this one, that one too. Okay, that's nice. So this one should be able to go in. Cool. So there's 3 rooms. Don't have anything in them. That's nice. Put my small bed here. Actually, where do I want my room to be at? Entrance to the left. That seems about right. Am I in co-op? Well, inside the Serenity pot. Okay. Whoops. Let me see this. Place. I'm about to leave this place. I'm about to log off. I want to be in Mondstadt. So claim daily commissions and the ores and then log off. You know? It is what it is. Pretty smoothly, yep. Talk to Iris. Wait. There's another quest too.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Okay, I might have to spend a little bit of time on this game, I guess. To do the new stuff. And that's nice. Something else to do.
Go, Barbara, go! What's happening?
Alrighty, mighty y'all. That time for me to log out. Say goodbyes. Good night, y'all. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Or anything bite. Bugs Huggy is out. Have a good one. Have a good night or good day if it's morning for you guys. Sleep well. Bye bye. I'm out like a lightning. Like a lightning. Let's go to remove this text. Oh. You sure you want to remove text? Yep. Alright, by Axel and Whistle Loves. Have a good one. I mean, Whistle Loves, I mean, Brad. Whistle Loves left a long time ago. Bye, Brad. Behave, Brad. Bye bye, y'all. And boy is out.